Capricorn, what's going on with you? I hope you guys are doing lovely. This is going to be a reading for you guys. We'll be tuning into your love life, and we're going to be just reading the energies. I want to see what's going on with you. What are you guys dealing with? I want to look into the energy of whomever it is that you're dealing with and see what's unfolding for you when it comes to matters of love. Let's get some clarity here. Some insight regarding the Capricorns that are tuning in when it comes to matters of love. Ace of Coins, a brand new beginning. So you could be coming from a place that you've attempted to bring some healing or rather just releasing a burden, right? This is a new beginning. And I feel as if this is not necessarily, an evolution that is coming from a good state. It's more so from a negative state, considering we saw the Ten of Wands. Let's see. Tell me some more about this new beginning. What's going on? Yeah, look at the Five of Wands or the Five of Cups just came out. This is a card of disappointment. Nevertheless, the Two of Cups. This is awesome, guys. Whatever happened here, whatever's happening here, there seems to be some sort of energy that is compelling you and somebody closer and closer together from the looks of it. Two of Cups spells love, ladies and gentlemen. All right, look at that. Can't make this shit up. Can't make this up. The Lovers and the Ten of Coins flew out. Wow. So, guys, it really looks to me like a relationship is getting a lot better for you guys. All right, let's get a little more. Look at the Justice is flying out. The Justice is all about harmony, and that's exactly what I'm seeing happen is the harmonization of a connection, a closing of a cycle, and movement towards a new beginning. Tell me some more about what Capricorn is dealing with during this time. What is Capricorn dealing with during this time? All right, we got the Five of Wands. That's interesting. I don't know why I get this conflicting energy is within somebody, not necessarily, outside or not necessarily in the connection, but it's within somebody. I feel like the connection is doing well. Ace of Swords. It's making some progress here. Now, this could entail that there is external influences, such as third parties. It doesn't have to be romantic, but there may be some external energy that is playing a factor to this friction that I'm noting. Talk to me some more about what's going on here for Capricorn. Three of Swords came out again. Guys, I'm really getting the sense that there was a third party. All right. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic, but look, there's still some unresolved emotional wounds that need healing. Despite the fact that you're coming together with someone and there's a new beginning and there's a new air or a new smell in the air, I feel like there's still a sense of resolution that is needed between you and somebody. Why is the Three of Swords here? Let's clarify the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, okay, so there's a new beginning from the situation. There's action taken towards bringing a different perspective or essentially bringing an ending to this. All right, the Ten of Swords. You guys might have had a breakup with somebody here. Shit, this could have been betrayal, flat out. Nevertheless, I feel that there was a significant ending that ensued here. There was a lot of wounds, deep wounds that were experienced in this matter. However, there is a proactive approach. There's a proactive approach. Why is the Ace of Coins here? The Judgment, exactly that. Somebody here got an epiphany. I feel that there was separation here, and at a distance, someone had time to contemplate, and sure enough, they got some insights or they gained a different perspective, which compelled them to come forward towards this love. That is literally what I'm seeing here, the Tower at the bottom of the deck. So someone here wants to reconstruct the situation, thus they are coming forward here with the Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins, all it insinuates is an offer, an attempt, a intention to bring about happiness, vitalization, strength towards growth. Talk to me about the Two of Cups. So there's somebody here that's got some real genuine and good intentions. Let's just say that. What's with the Two of Cups? The Two of Cups, Six of Swords. Okay, so what this is telling me is that both people are on board with moving on from whatever emotional discord that there is. All right. The High Priest. Both individuals seem to be quite invested into this relationship, and both of them, both you and the person, want to take this connection seriously. All right, I feel like you and your person are seeing eye to eye during this time, or if you're not, you're moving towards seeing eye to eye and finding a sense of resolution in whatever conflict you guys got. Now, why is the Five of Swords here? Five of Wands. This is, okay, so the Queen of Coins is clarifying this. Tell me more. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, so you and somebody are still in a state of lacking groundedness, or just simply are not seeing eye to eye. Now, you can, the relationship could be moving progressively, and that's essentially what I'm saying here. I feel like the relationship is moving towards a progressive state of healing. However, I feel like the wounds run deep, ladies and gents. I feel like the wounds run deep, and you and somebody, even though there's love and desire for stability, are dealing with the residual energy of whatever the fuck took place here. What is, whomever it is that Capricorn is dealing with, what is their energy toward Capricorn? Whomever it is that Capricorn is dealing with, what is their energy towards Capricorn? Let's see. Queen of Swords could be dealing with an air sign. However, this individual is taking a very objective approach to dealing with the situation, Capricorn. The Ten of Wands, they're very burdened here. But despite this burden that I'm seeing here, again, I want to emphasize that I get a really proactive energy from this person. They're trying to make, look at the Ten of Coins here at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Wands. So from the Ten of Wands, this is completion. 1 + 0 = 1. They want a new beginning. They essentially want to move towards happiness with you, is really what I want to convey to you. All right, but let's not negate the fact that you guys seem to be in the midst of a storm. All right. Now, talk to me some more. What's with the Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands. The Six of Wands. Yeah, so this individual here is definitely wanting to bring attention to the situation. They're wanting to bring attention. They're wanting to bring attention to this matter. And I don't feel like this individual is too clear, to be honest. What does this individual want? What do they want? What is their intention? Talk to me about the intention towards Capricorn. The Devil. Fuck. All right, so the Devil to me insinuates that the Devil and the Lovers are a similar energy, where the Devil's card number 15. 1 + 5 = 6. The Lovers is card number 6, right? So the relationship is encompassed by a lot of toxicity, but they're trying to work through the Devil, right? The dark side to the light. 1 + 5 = 6. So they're very much fixated on the relationship, and they intend to move the connection towards something a lot more stable, a lot more grounded. I feel that your person is most certainly inclined and aligned with prospering this situation. Talk to me some more about this person's intentions. This is quite self-explanatory. The Wheel of Fortune. All right? They want a turn of events with you, Capricorn. They want to turn the situation around for the better. Is what I am seeing. Let's see. What's going on here with... I want to know what's going on here with the Capricorn's advice. What is Capricorn's advice in this situation? What is it that they can align with to have the most optimal result in this matter? What is Capricorn's advice in this situation? The Ace of Swords. This is all about coming forward here, ladies and gents, and communicating, speaking your truth, being innovative with your approach to having success in this matter. Tell me some more. So it's like you got to analyze this, you got to scrutinize this, you got to clear your mind when it comes to this situation. You could be encompassed by a sense of abandonment here when it comes to this. Maybe you or them were harsh. However, someone feels abandoned. You might abandon them or they abandoned you. Nevertheless, there's an element of abandonment here that needs to be surmounted, is what I'm seeing here. All right. And with this element of abandonment, I'm seeing is within someone's own mind. Remember I said that I feel like this conflict is within someone's mind? I emphasized that. I want to go back to that because this is essentially what your advice is entailing, is that you need to look at this from a different angle. You need to study this. You need to meditate on the situation because there's some sort of blockage that is hindering you from being vulnerable, and being vulnerable in the sense of really being able to imbue this relationship with the kindness, with the love, with the emotional charge that you're able to give. In other words, you are not being your optimal potential when it comes to reconciling this conflict because you got something in your mind that you need to clear up. All right? And it's okay to take your time, ladies and gents. It's okay to take your time. Now, you got to consider what it is that you're cultivating. All right? You're cultivating a serious relationship, so it seems. You want to step into this energy of love. And love, to a degree, is unconditional. There has to be an element of acceptance, working as a team. Okay? Working together as a team, growing together, so on and so forth. Unconditionalism, ladies and gents. And this requires you to be selfless and, compromise, as well as accept things that are challenging and, difficult to accept. Nevertheless, you each have your own navigation to do. All right? But the idea is to put yourself in a position to resonate with the energy of being able to imbue the relationship with a positively charged emotional energy. I hope that makes sense. All right? Get it out of your own way. You most certainly have your part to do in this connection, and I feel that this connection has potential. All right? Now, Capricorn, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here, and I'm going to continue this in the extended, where I'm going to be delving into your person's energy. I want to look into this individual's actions towards you in these next 7 days. I want to see what their deepest desires are with you, as well as what their current feelings are for you. And I want to look into where this relationship is headed in the near future. If you're interested, the link to that is in the description. You want access to all the extended readings, take a look at the link below that. Stay blessed, Capricorn. I'll see you guys next time.